Just me and you.
Yo, what's going on guys? Sades here, welcome back to another Minecraft video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the new Skyblock Season 3 update that will be releasing tomorrow on the new Network Minecraft server. So, they've added quite a lot of things, okay? So, we're going to be going through everything here. So, we have a whole list. Thank you to Neo for announcing it. So, here are all the features that will be included and balances. So the first one we're going to be talking about is the majorly buffed auto sell chest upgrades. So auto sell chest can now sell for 100% of the sell value and every 30 seconds at max level. Auto sell chest will also sell with all island boosters including masteries, universe sell, and rotating shop. So those are a lot of boosters basically multiplying your sell value. So that's a really good buff right there. You're gonna get a lot of money from that, like compared from now. Another thing they added is the overflow will now be changed to not include boosters when selling, because I think that was like a glitch or something where it accidentally sold like Skycoin boosters and people were not happy about that. So yeah, their hope with this is that overflow will stop being meta and players will use auto sell chests or sell from their inventory more. So basically, not just the players. Some players are mad about it, but people are also abusing it, I guess. So that's literally why they are adding this. Another thing they add is item condensing. So with the overflow change, items will now condense. So example, if you have 1,600 crops or mob drops in your inventory, they'll automatically condense into one item. So, you know, let's say we have 1,600, right? And it compresses or let's say condense into 64 like a stack. But when you sell them, they'll be worth 1,600 of the original item and apply all the boosters that the player has active. So yeah. And another thing, mastery tools now use crafting recipes and they can break now. Okay, so that is one thing about mastery tools. So currently, mastery tools cannot break and you do not have to craft them. You literally just have to complete the certain task. So yeah, just make sure to watch out. If they break, the data will be saved when you craft them again. So yeah, you can craft them anytime, I'm pretty sure. But just make sure you know if they're about to break. I'm pretty sure that you can just do /fix. So don't worry about that. You don't have to waste a lot of resources or minerals rather. Another thing they added is servant timer, so that servants are less OP immediately. Yeah, so basically servants were so OP for like starting off. So I guess they're adding timers to it. I don't know how that's gonna work, but yeah. This was based off of the community feedback to balance out servants from players were like complaining. And yeah, artifacts which you can use chunk hoppers to craft, which will boost the sell prices of your mastery minions. Okay, I'm not too sure about this. I know that artifacts are a thing, but I guess you could use chunk hoppers. I don't really understand this one, but yeah. Lucky Block Island upgrade, so you can open up to 20 blocks an hour. Okay, so this is really good. So this is basically a huge buff to the Lucky Block because barely any people use the Lucky Block, unless they're still starting off. They use the Lucky Block, but yeah, good thing they buffed this. So every time you upgrade the note block the Lucky Block, because they use a note block for the base of the Lucky Block, so it's kind of confusing. But let's talk about the Lucky Block. You can upgrade it, I guess, in the IS upgrades, and you can mine up to or open up to 20 blocks. Yes, 20 blocks. Now another thing they added is for the D-Boss armor. So Dragon armor changes. So all the armors have a specific use depending on what you're grinding. They're gonna add a certain buff to the D-Boss armor, so it can be useful and have a specific use for grinding on what it's really depending on what you grind. Okay, next one we have mining. So mining now gives 3 times the amount of sky coins, while sky coins from farming have been reduced. So Farming isn't gonna give as much sky coins as they used to, but mining gives 3 times now. So yeah, that's really good. So better start mining on the new season. That's gonna be a lot of sky coins. Next one, new pickaxe, sword axe, and bow skins with the new skin abilities. Okay, so there are gonna be skin abilities for skins, the new skins for this season. A new grind pass will be added as well, where you can get a lot of rewards. There's a free and a premium, I believe so. They also added rare mob drops to rotating shop at 1.5 times sell rate. So yeah, there's now rare mob drops that can sell on the rotating shop. Like you can have a 1.5 times sell rate. So that's pretty good. Much more money. A new coal mastery which helps with pet egg drop rates. Wow, that's good. That's good because pet eggs are so useful when you have a lot of pets, and they can use them for like a lot of stuff. Another thing, they're now gonna be removing luck spinner and replace it with a daily spinner. So probably instead of boosters, it's gonna give us like maybe resources every day. So yeah, let's see. Maybe is it still 12 hours or will it be 24 hours now? Well, it is daily spinner, so probably 24 hours. There's also going to be a new vote party system where presents spawn at spawn. This is currently in survival, so you can see how that works out, okay? So if you want to know how this works, just go into the SMP, wait for another vote party to start, and you'll see how it goes, okay? Yeah. So basically they already have that in the game, but only for SMP for now. The next season for Skyblock, they will add it. Okay. They also added a new way to move lucky blocks, which is /is set lucky block. So I know how this is gonna work. You're just gonna stand on a block where you want to transfer the lucky block to, then you just type /is set lucky block. You just have to do that. That's very simple. Now they added as well scaling King of the Hill rewards. So they're gonna be scaling the King of the Hill rewards based on how many King of the Hills happen. Okay, so I guess maybe the more the lesser, or maybe the more the higher amount of rewards are given. I'm not too sure about that. They also added an item to show all mastery crafting recipes. I wonder what that is. They also removed 5% requirement for island mission rewards. So that's going to be useful because we need the missions for rewards, because we need to use those rewards to grow our island. They also added a way to merge cell ones, which is /merge cell one. I don't really use cell one, so I'm not gonna get into this. But yeah, those who actually use cell ones, you could use that. I'm not really into using cell ones. I could just /cell. So yeah. They also added value in the Nether can now be purchasable. So I guess you can place value blocks in the Nether and it goes up. I'm not too sure. Or maybe certain things in the Nether. I'm not too sure about this, but yeah, I guess that's how it will go. Fortune now works with ore blocks, which is good. They also added counters to mastery tools. For D-Boss, they added a fragment rerolling, so yeah, that's really good. You can reroll your fragment if you don't like it. So as long as like maybe you have 3 of the same one. They also added an AFK timer to the D-Boss arena, because there are so many people who just AFK and then randomly come back as soon as a boss just spawn. So that is the most annoying thing that can happen, and it's unfair to other players. Therefore, they're adding an AFK timer. I guess maybe this is 5 minutes of AFK, then you just go back to the spawn, maybe. They also added a brand new XP shop. That's cool. So that we have more use for the XP, and just like not just for enchants. So yeah, that's nice. And finally, they added a lot more additional balancing changes. So I wonder what those are, but we'll just have to see tomorrow. So the update drops tomorrow at 8 o'clock a.m. or 3 o'clock p.m. CST. So hopefully everyone goes on that time, and I'll see you there. Good luck in grinding the new season. I'll see you guys next time.